It's not who I am. SGC here, and we are back with a movie review. Locke, a 2013 British drama film written and directed by Stephen Knight, and it stars, face value wise, Tom Hardy, and a whole lot of other voices, which you can totally check down below. So what's this film about? Well, basically it's about a dude by the name of Ivan Locke who is going from point A to point B, and the entire movie of 84 minutes is with him sitting in his BMW going from A to B and making various phone calls to his family, to his co-worker, officials, what have you, and that's basically the entire movie. So how is this even a movie? Well, basically it's like take your normal average husband and father and put him in a super stressful position and see what turns out, and that's basically the entire movie, and even worth your while to watch. So what did I think? Basically this was pretty awesome. It's Tom Hardy by himself, and he shows a lot of emotions, a lot of conveying with audiences how he was feeling, be it through his dialogue, his demeanor, and just his like body language, and it's just like, it was just authentic. Frustration or just like the exhaustion throughout the film, it's less like, you can feel it. It's hard to pull it off. I mean, an entire movie is just your face. You don't move around, you reach over to your passenger seat or whatever and what have you. That's all the movement you get, and to make it compelling and interesting to watch is you really have to see your actor and like the dialogue and the other voice actors. Like, they carried the film, and I think they've done a splendid job throughout. Like, even times when nothing happens, like, they shoot in a way that there's more emotions coming out. Like, he's just like defeated, or his frustration, and it's just like, whoa, you can feel it. It's authentic. That's the biggest thing in this movie, is that you feel that it's real, and it's like you can connect it as like, man, I do not want to be this guy. And I think it's not your typical movie as well. It really challenges the audience to like maybe make you guess what could happen. I think a lot of things that I guess didn't happen, and it's just like, why did I guess those things? It's because, you know, our brains are programmed to think, oh, a movie should have these things, and if they don't, it sucks. But realistically, it's like, it's okay to not have those things, and it's fine, because this movie totally did it that way. So it's sort of like challenging sort of your status quo sort of thing with theater and your expectations, like, under the skin. So like I said, the dialogue, I have to talk about it again. It's just like really great stuff, because it was authentic. The voice acting from the different groups that he talked about was just really great. There's this really awesome scene with him and his son, and it's just like the dialogue is written in a way where things are mentioned in the beginning and they like have a closed end sort of thing, and it's like mentioned throughout the film as well. And it's like really authentic. Like, I keep saying that it's authentic, and I really like that, because I mean, basically this movie is a character study, in the words of Tim, who recommended me watching this. So basically I had no gripes with this film. Like, sure, like, you gotta know what you're going into. Like, you know this guy's gonna be in the car for the entire thing, and I think you'll be fine. Basically there's this one subplot, I think, that could have been dealt with differently, and then it'll be meshing well with the entire scope of the entire movie. I just felt that subplot was kind of like, you know, jarring in terms of everything else, how they were portrayed. And I think that really, you know, I don't know what to try to go for. Like, I was sort of confused. Like, is this like trying to confuse audiences further or what have you? Or are they going to try to do this or try to do that or whatever? But I mean, if they changed a bit, I think it'd been mesh well with the entire scope of the film. But it's not a big thing. It's a nitpicking thing. I enjoyed this film. Totally check it out. It's Tom Hardy in a car. It was enjoyable. The voice acting was great. Everything was just realistic and authentic and convincing. So if you have seen Locke, please leave me a comment below, and get back to you as soon as possible, and we'll discuss this. And that is all for this movie review for Locke. Out.